Welcome back to a new season, a new year of Young Men.
Positive vibes.
We are back to bring you some new flavor, some new seasoning. Um, Season 2, Episode 1, 2026.
Yay, yay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hit it.
It's myself, Shelton, and I'll let the other two brothers introduce themselves.
Brother Columbus.
Brother Brian, God bless you.
Yes, we're back to bring you some new shows, some new entertainment. We're going to kick it off. It's a new year. We're going to talk about some goals. We're going to get into this. We're going to start off with our scripture of the episode.
Scripture today comes from Ecclesiastes 5, verse 6. It says, "Do not let your mouth cause your flesh to sin, nor say before the messenger of God that was an error. Why should God be angry at your excuse and destroy the work of your hands?"
God bless the hearers and readers and doers.
We started off strong this year.
Yeah.
2026 supposed to be the year that we bring our goals in fruition. And what that Bible verse speaks to me is saying, your words that come out your mouth is the power. He gives you the sword, he gives you the shield, he gives you the armor, he gives you everything you need. You just got to start.
Yeah.
Start with them goals. Push hard, push heavy this year. January 10th?
Yep.
10 days into the new year. Let's go, people.
Let's go. Hey, get those feet on the ground. Let's get moving. Before we get into the goals, let's start with our icebreakers today. To get us started, and thank you for the scripture of the day. What's one lesson last year has taught you that you're taking into this year?
I'd say, being on time. Being on time
Timing
is
is
the thing.
everything.
Yeah, being on time is important. People want to know that you're going to be there. If you're not, let them know. So and both actually on time and communication, because they go hand in hand.
They do.
That's
They do.
all. It's a blessing people could depend on.
Yeah,
It
that
really
is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Timing is everything.
Yes.
Timing is everything. What about you, Brother Columbus? What's one lesson last year taught you that you're taking into this year?
Just be active.
Mm-hmm.
Just continuously be active. Keep moving. Keep pushing. Now, I am a gamer, so I will throw that out there now. I get lost in my little video games. But
Okay.
going into this year, I've really been on it that much, which is kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
Kind of fresh to the mind. So, being active more this year.
Being active more. I like it. Timing and being active more. Mine, I will say mine is using my resources. Using the people around me, not trying to take the battle alone, God put people in your reason or your life for a lesson or a blessing. So it's all about finding out which one they are, but make sure you use the people around you. Don't do this thing alone. People are there to help you. So we got timing, we got being more active, and we got using your resources. As we jump into our icebreaker 2, what do you need to leave behind from last year to move forward? And I can say that again. So in order to get to your goals this year, what do you need to leave behind from last year to move forward in 2026, guys? Whoever wants to kick it off.
I got a twofer on that one.
Yeah.
Procrastination. Quit being procrastinating. I have a million things to do.
Yeah.
And I procrastinate to go do something else. So procrastinating,
Yeah.
that's one that I'm leaving behind. Going into the new year. Focus. Because once I get to doing something, I don't have to focus because I'm thinking of too many other things. So I hope the Lord bless me this year to focus more. Don't procrastinate. Get things done. Just keep pushing harder for my goals for 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you leaving behind in 2025 as you come into 2026, Brian?
I'm just leaving away negativity that I had in 2025.
Ooh, that's a
Any
good
kind
one.
of negativity I had
Hey,
there.
leave it behind.
Anything that kind of held me back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I am, like everyone else is, in the process of cleaning up their life.
Yeah.
That's normal. So that's kind of what I leave behind. Not too much.
Yeah. I like both of those.
Yeah.
Both of those. Me, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna leave being lazy behind. Nobody ever likes to look at themselves being lazy, but like as 2025 ended, those cold winter months started to hit. I'm a big Chiefs fan. As they were starting to lose, you know, I just started being more and more lazy. You know, usually the end of the year you're supposed to be more motivated. You're supposed to go into this new season. So I left being lazy behind on January 31st, 2025. Leaving laziness. Hey, yeah, clap it up. Clap it up. So negativity, laziness, and being more focused. Leaving his procrastination behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so those are great icebreakers. Those are good icebreakers, guys. So as we're going into 2026, you know, we talked about leaving what we left behind in 2025. What are you guys attacking? What are some goals you guys are trying to reach in 2026? And I can either start it off this time, or if y'all want to do it, it don't matter. But I'll go ahead and tell you mine. And shout out to my brother Josh. He had us write all our goals last Sunday, and we're going to be hanging them up here at Lakeside Church of God in Christ. Come visit, and as you achieve those goals throughout the year, we're going to be marking it off. So first step to a goal is writing it down. You know, a goal without it being tangible is just a dream. So I mean, we wrote our goals down. We have a vision we're working towards, and mine was a healthier lifestyle, more faith in God, and I know we talked beforehand, and we probably didn't know we had kind of the same similar in Columbus, financial freedom and financial security throughout 2026 and beyond. So those are some of my big three goals I have written down for the year. Is a healthier lifestyle, closer faith to God, and financial freedom.
Yeah, yeah, mine's are actually, those are amazing, by the way. Mine's actually continuing to read my word.
Mm-hmm.
Reading my word is important. I do even tend to get too busy or do other things. So mine will also be reading the word, especially like when I work and stuff. Like if I could do it at least sometime in the day.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. My other one would kind of be more of I tend to slightly eat off.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily healthy,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, eating better.
Mm-hmm.
Eating better.
I'm sure of that one.
Yeah, eating better. And limiting what I eat.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because of my lifestyle, and I run everywhere. I burn fuel, but just better food choices.
Yeah.
You know, better food
Yeah.
choices.
No, I completely understand that.
Yeah. So, those were my two. I'll give you one more too.
Yeah. As good as you got. Yeah.
I'll give you one more. You did three.
Yeah.
I'll give you one more. Mainly, I still want to keep my my consistency, you know, coming through, keeping in contact. Well, who I need to keep in contact with.
Yeah. So
Answering.
Yeah.
And I'm already doing that, but I want to continue to do that and bring it in throughout this entire year and hopefully next year too.
I like that.
So
Consistency and communication too. I like that. Brother Columbus, I know you got a long list. Yeah. We got all day. So hey,
I would say this: all three of us got one goal in common: a healthier life.
Healthier lifestyle.
Yeah.
So starting out like me, I want financial freedom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working with a lot of different things on my plate to figure out ways to bring in income. Steve Harvey said it the best. You need about 7 to 8 incomes to be a millionaire within 1 year. And I'm pushing for those 7 to 8, possibly even more. different occupations to get to that million, so where I can have me a good lifestyle to where the point I can focus more on my health,
Yeah.
focus more on my son, focus more on just what I want to do in life. Because after I get financially stable, I'm hoping I can be there soon this year, and then give me a bigger house and then have an in-home gym. Because if I'm not at home playing the game, I'm at the gym, and I'll go to the gym and I'll be there for like 3 or 4 hours. I'll be maxing out. Like, people don't know. Like, if I go to the gym, I'm there.
Yeah.
I ain't there just to play and talk. I'm there. I'm on the treadmill for an hour, lift the weights for an hour and a half, in the sauna, in there, the cool down room, just relaxing, stretching my body out. Like, I'll go full to the wall, full throttle. There's no point in just going there for like an hour or two, which the doctors say it's good to go for just an hour a day, help your body. But me, it's more of a life hit. And a guy that I work out with told me a real sad story. I think I said it last year. I struggled with acid reflux real bad, and a guy I work out with, he said he lost his brother to that. And he said, if his brother just went to the gym, worked out, eat healthy, the acid reflux would never got to him. And he passed away at 42. And I'm 32, so I'm 10 years under. So I'm pushing heavy.
Yeah.
And, so eating healthier, getting in the gym more, having a good fit body. Then after that, just travel around the world. I'm my only child. My mother, she always kept a leash on me. So thank you, Mom. Thank you, Grandma. But, I'm at to a point in life where I want to travel more, go see the different parts of the world, and I can't do that with a 9-to-5. So with the financial freedom, it's going to bless me in the long run to travel more, get to see different states, get to travel outside the states, hopefully, and just have fun in life. Because, like, I met a guy down in Texas. He's 77 years old, had a Ferrari SF90, $712,000 car. And one thing he told me was, enjoy life while you're young. Don't wait until you get up in age and you got things you need, but you ain't got the body to do it.
Yep.
And I was like, it can't be that bad. He said, man, I'm going to tell you right now. He said, this car goes 0 to 60 in like 3.4, 3.5 seconds. He said, this old heart can't handle that. I said, that does make a lot of sense. Like how he said, do it young. So 2026 be the year to start it. It's a good kickoff. Let's go. Let's push heavy. I'm going to push heavy, so I'm going to need everyone behind this camera to push heavy too.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Young men out there, push heavy.
Yeah.
Complete them goals. Get financially free. Explore the world, because 77, that is a hard number. That is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah.
And for him to sit there and talk, he was cool. He was cordial. I felt like he was an angel in disguise. Because, like I said, last year I procrastinated, wasn't focused. So this year I'm definitely focused.
Hey.
Let's push heavy forward.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm glad to hear all your guys' goals. We got it in 4K. We got it written down. So, hey, we got something to strive for this year, guys. And I am looking forward every episode, every Sunday when we see each other at service, and seeing how you guys are getting closer and closer to your goals. So I'm excited for this new year to see how we get closer and closer. So now we've talked about what our goals are. Let's take a deeper dive into how we will achieve these goals. So why do you guys think consistency is harder than starting? So consistency was brought up a bunch throughout us talking about our goals, being consistent. But why do you think being consistent is harder than actually starting your goal?
Well, to be consistent, meaning continuously repeating something, right?
Right.
So, with that being said, reason why consistency can be that way is because we could be led off track by something.
This is a good one.
That's a good one.
So, being consistent, but it's all about your mind. One thing too. If your mind is set on that, and you send reminders to yourself, I won't do this at this time. This time I need space for this. Your mind is gonna automatically do a shift. What it's gonna do is gonna continue to remind you. You already have it written down. Check this. I won't forget. Check that. So that's kind of like how you could recover from being non-consistent.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is actually experience. So this isn't.
Yeah,
I'm not just speaking this. Just saying that.
Hey, everything we've given is all from our experience.
Yeah, we all experienced
And
this.
a key thing you said there was writing it down. Like I mentioned with the goals, is writing stuff down
Yes,
holds
that
yourself
is-
accountable. So
Yeah.
why do you think consistency is harder than starting for you, Columbus?
I feel like consistency is like a rhythm. It's a pattern that every human does on a daily. So like driving your car, taking a bath, eating, like that's consistency that you know you have to do. Now, here's a little twist on it. When starting, a lot of people feel scared. I'm not gonna lie, I've been in that same boat. Like you don't know what the outcome gonna be. Don't caution in the wind and just go. Just start it. I know consistency is always easy. It's a comfort zone. It's where people sit at. Everyone likes to be comfortable. People don't like the unknown. Well, I say this: 95% of the world likes to be comfortable. That 5% is unknown. Like think about all the millionaires that we have and all the people who are successful in life. They all took chances.
Yeah.
They didn't know where it was gonna go, but they know like, hey, through the power of God, we're gonna be somewhere, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take for example, like Michael B. Jordan. Like, granted, a lot of females like him and this and that, but if you really look at his life story, you know, him growing up, it seemed like he had hardships, or even better, what is this, Juju Smith. I talked to him, seeing him, and, you know, he said growing up in the projects, having a hard life to grow up on, him, his mother, his brothers, like, I was like, so what pushed you to be a football player? He said, this is how I knew how to get up out of the ghetto. This is it. Like, I knew I had talent, and that's what I pushed for. So I say that to say, like, consistency, it can be easy, and it put you in a comfort zone, but when you starting off, when you gonna get out of there? When you gonna get out that comfort zone?
Yeah.
So
Hey, I enjoyed what both of you guys said. For me, I always used to think starting was the hard part until you actually start something. Once you start something, you realize consistency is the hard part because you got to start that every single day. Like I started going to the gym. Did that last? No. I started going to the gym, you know, every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday, every Thursday, you know. The consistency started to build up once you start something. Because anybody can start anything. I've started a lot of things. Did I finish those things? Did I stay consistent with those things? Yes to some, no to others. But that's why I think consistency is hard. Because you can start anything, but can you consistently do that? Can you consistently start that thing every single day? So consistency to me is definitely harder than starting. But hey, we're gonna stay consistent with this thing. It kind of like this podcast. I mean, we had to start somewhere, and it took us a minute to get consistent with these things. But once, like I said, we wrote things down. We got a group chat together. We communicate. We are disciplined with what we're trying to do. It became a little more easier. So consistency is hard. Consistency is hard, but it's easy to make it easy as long as you keep attacking it every day. So as we transition to our next question, where do you need more discipline instead of motivation this year? And I can say that again because it took me a little bit when we was reading this earlier. Where do you need more discipline instead of motivation this year?
I gotta go in your mind. I feel like disciplining your mind and your body. Granted, you have motivation to do a lot of things. Like, for instance, I'll be motivated to play the game, but I'm not disciplined enough to put the game down, lock my mind in, focus on what I need to achieve, focus on what I need to get done. So I'd say start with your mind.
Mind. Yeah. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Brian, where do you need more discipline instead of motivation this year?
I just need more discipline, and I'll say one because this one is really, it was getting at me last year, and I was working on it and stuff like that. And then I say, you know what? Let me continue to keep working on it until I get to the point where I get better. So mine was getting up it's real simple, but you can forget, you know, getting up and just being available for if someone was to call at you for something, just being available for that every day, you know. If anyone could manage to do that, you know, and keep in communication with that, I say communication a lot because that's huge. I think that you could do just about any goal because it does first start with the will of wanting to do it, and that's your mind, your will. So if your mind doesn't do that, if you don't train your mind to do that, that will not happen.
Yeah.
It first starts with the mind, then your will. Write it down. If you gotta look at it every night before you go to bed, do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Nobody's putting you to shame, or if they are, just be like, this is me. I'm gonna do this because I need the help.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not doing this because you need the help. I'm
Yeah.
doing this because I need the help.
And that's it comes with a strong mindset, because a lot of times we put up blockers in our mind, or we think somebody is judging us, and it all starts with you. Like, we can't let somebody deter us from our main goal. Like I said, God puts people in your life for two reasons, either a lesson or a blessing. So if they're there for a blessing, they're there for you. They're going to be there to help you get through it. If they're there for a lesson, hey, it might take a loss, but you learned along the way. So to answer the question for myself, where do I need to be more disciplined instead of motivating this year? Honestly, I think I need to have my discipline match my motivation, because I am motivated in a lot of ways, but I need to bring my discipline along with that motivation, because I think those two go hand in hand. I don't think we have to put them against each other. I think they go hand in hand with achieving your goals. One, you need to be motivated. I mean, you got to be motivated to get up and go do something. And then you also need to be, once you're motivated, once you're out doing whatever you may be doing, you need to keep that discipline. If your goal is to have a healthier lifestyle, you're going to be motivated to go out and hang out with your friends, but are you going to be disciplined when you go out to eat and not order the big meal? You know what I mean? Or eat out. Or if your motivation was to save money, are you going to be disciplined to say no more often into going out and spending money and things like that? So I think they go hand in hand. I just think my discipline needs to match my motivation, because I'm motivated to do a lot of things. I need to be disciplined, just as disciplined in my motivation with those things. As we get, this thing is going to start getting juicier, guys. What are you trusting God for this year, even if it scares you? So I can say that again. What are you trusting God for this year, even if it scares you? And I can start it off. My faith. I want to have more faith in God. I want to be more like Peter. Like, I want to step off that boat and walk on water to Jesus and not be scared of drowning. So my faith, not caring who sees it, is the first thing. I don't care if it's my job, if it's my friends. Like, me trusting in God more is what I'm trusting in God for. Is my faith, even if it scares me. What about you guys?
Yeah, that was a good one. Actually, I was just contemplating on that because that's actually one that I actually would put in mind too. More of the faith. Yeah. Because in this time, especially with presidency now, you guys see what's going on in presidency offices and stuff, and government shutdown and all this stuff. Yeah, faith. Yeah, that's important. Another one is. Just if you could just, it's just the same thing, but just just trusting not just yourself, but putting people before you that needs help. That can be one, because at times life can get busy. It's not that you can't do it.
Yeah.
It's just the fact of the matter of, man, I need to make time for this.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
And sometimes it's like that. You may want to take an extra nap for 30 minutes or an hour, you know,
sure.
but someone's
Hey,
like,
I'm big on
hey,
that.
can I get you over here for a moment? And
Yeah.
then you're like, okay, you know, so that could be one, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it's just life. It's
Yeah.
life things, you know. This is real deal.
It's real deal Holyfield. I mean, faith comes first, and a lot of us say we have the faith, but when it comes to our faith, are we trusting in God? So, what's yours, Brother Columbus? What you got? What are you trusting God for this year, even if it scares you?
Understanding.
That's a good one.
Understanding. I got a 2 for 2. Understanding and walking with Him. So I want to walk with the Lord more, be more like Him, to get really a more understanding of life, because that's one thing I fall short on is understanding. And it's not like I don't understand, but it's to the point, like if I don't know the whole A through Z, it kind of throws me off.
Yeah.
Like I'm a organized person. Like I have to know the whole output before I can give my input.
Yeah. No, I feel
So I feel like understanding and walking with the Lord, because your dad said the best, Pastor said the best. You know, you closing the doors that God's trying to open up. You steadily opening the door. He pushing on one side and your foot's right there. Like, no, wait, pause. Let's stop. Time out. Time out.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's one thing that I fall short, and I'm willing to understand it and open it, even though it kind of scares me,
Yeah.
because I don't know what the output's going to be. So that's what kind of scares me, is to get understanding out there. Also, a cool little tip from the last question: affirmations, vision
yes.
boards.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah,
that's one thing I'm gonna do this year, which I'm probably gonna do after I leave from here, is go to the store, get my little stuff that I wanted to put on a vision board. I know a lot of people know what that is, and a lot of young people do it. Don't be scared to have your creativity out.
Yeah.
Spit it all on the board, put a Bible verse there, and say, this is my 2026 goal. And I want you to pin that up somewhere in the house where you see it every day. When you walking out your room, going to the fridge, you see it. You go into the bathroom, you see it. So in other words, I'm saying put it in the hallway. So it could be a picture that you see on the daily. Or
Yes.
even if you have to put it on your front door, you gonna see it.
Yeah. And these vision boards and these things we're telling you to write it down, it's ways to hold yourself accountable. And then that kind of goes hand in hand with our next question. We know who's holding yourself accountable. I mean, you are the ones technically holding yourself accountable. But that sometimes it's always tough to, hold it down for yourself. So as we're going into 2026, guys, who's holding you accountable, and why does that matter? So we talked about writing it down. We talked about vision boards and things of that nature to keep yourself grounded, to keep yourself pushing towards that goal. But just like at the beginning, I said you can't do this alone. I'm using my resources more.
Yeah.
Who are you guys looking to keep you accountable throughout 2026?
Buck, Will, and my boy E. All 3 good friends of mine.
Yeah.
And actually Sue too. The lady that does my hair. Sue too. 4 people that always been in my corner. Every time I talk to them, they always, you sure about this? They was always the people that I go talk to, and they would never give me the answer that I was looking for. Because they was already telling me the answer, which was the crazy part. But I also like that they always held me accountable. Every time I went and see them, hey, I remember we talked about this last time. Are you standing on business? Are you doing what you need to? You not falling short now, are you? Those 4 people always hold me accountable.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, mine's is my family, and the reason why I say my family is because when it comes to personal family, you gotta be attentive.
Yeah.
You gotta be, be like, hey, they say something, you gotta be responding. You gotta say, hey, okay, I'll be there in a moment. Because guess what? They're depending on you and they're asking you for your help.
Yeah.
So that's important. I had another one too. Well, actually, I got two more.
Yeah.
My job.
Yeah.
Job is the second one. They're holding you accountable to do your work and do it correctly. You didn't get hired not to do your work.
Right.
So that's the second thing. And the last one would be, for most, actually, it should actually be the first one. God's holding you accountable.
That's
You're right about
everything.
that.
Amen. For sure.
God is holding you accountable for everything you do, everything you say. You may not say it to him directly, but what's going to happen is it's going to come right back to him. See, that's how God works.
Yeah.
Come back to him. You may say something to somebody, and then it may not be so nice. For an example, say something wrong, you'd be like, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. But if, depending on who it is, it could offend a child of God, or it could offend somebody that's in church. So with that being said, it goes along the goes on the way of offending God.
Yeah.
I might say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's all just holding you accountable for doing whatever he's asking you to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and both of your guys were great. But I want you guys to add another name to that list. I want you to add my name, because I want to hold you guys accountable, because I want you guys to hold me accountable. So I actually, for this question, it's you guys. I mean, we got a group chat. We put this thing in 4K of our goals. I want you guys to hold me accountable towards my goals like I'm going to hold you accountable. So please add my names to that list of people that you guys want to help you hold you accountable, because you guys are on my list. So as we wrapping up this thing, we're getting to our closing. It's been a wonderful, great episode, man. I've been enjoying myself. As we talked about our goals, we talked about how we're going to attack them. We talked about why discipline is important, why consistency is important. What advice do you guys have out there for the youth? So what encouragement would you give a young man who feels stuck right now? Something strong, something uplifting that will help that young listener out there listening.
I say write down your characteristics. Write down your strengths. Write down your weaknesses. Write down what make you happy. Because consistency is key. But starting off is even harder in my opinion, because what do you like? It took me a while to figure out what made me happy, because I'm a single child. I always been kept on a leash. It's just like, couldn't really go far. So I know I always felt like a caged bird, but once I figured out what made me happy, what was my goals, what did I want to achieve, I broke out the cage. I was like, this is what makes me happy. This is how I'm going to achieve it. This is what I need to do to achieve it. And this is when I'm going to start. I would say this: write down or understand you more. Get with God. If you have to have one-on-one time, He'll help you open up doors that you close, open up doors that you need to see to help you understand yourself. Just one thing I like to do is go on solo dates. Just me, myself. I'm out there by myself with a cup of coffee. There's a good little bookstore I go down to by KU. I sit in the little window, drink my little cup of coffee, read me a book, understand myself, talk to myself. Everyone may think that's weird or crazy, but you know what? It helps me because it helps better understand what I would like to do, what I want to achieve, what makes me happy. I'm not doing it for people that may or not be in my life for the future. I'm not doing this to succeed in life. I'm not doing none of it. Everything that I do when I'm on a solo date is to help understand me. Because understanding me is going to push me farther. It's going to push you to greater heights. The best thing you could do is understand yourself.
That's great. That's great.
Excellent.
Brother Brian, what encouragement would you give a young man who feels stuck right now?
Well, young man, if you're listening, realize that within this 20 or so minutes we're in, you're not alone. what we all said, everything we said. If you gotta take it in sections, if it's a lot, because this episode is packed with a lot of good information.
Action-packed.
If you gotta separate it, watch maybe 5 minutes and then watch another 5 minutes later. If you gotta do it that way, that's fine. But just know that this episode right here, we're letting you know that you're not alone.
Yeah.
And we're gonna continue to be consistent throughout our episodes, so you guys can continue to watch.
Yeah. And piggyback off what you said, my encouragement to the youth, man, is it's kind of like what we said all episode. Write down your goals, figure out what your goals are, and then align yourself with a group of friends, mentors that have the same set of goals you do. That way you are on the same track, same line, same path together, and they could also hold you accountable. Have you somebody that is a little more seasoned in the goals that you're going through, because their experiences are going to be able to help you through what you're about to go through. Have somebody younger, that way you can kind of feed off of them. Y'all energies kind of align, that way you can help them with whatever they're helping you, and then get somebody around your age as well that is going through the same battles, going through the same obstacles that you may be going through, same victories even. Like, it doesn't always have to be negative, the same positivities. That way you guys can help each other along the way. So get yourself a great group of friends, great group of mentors that aligns with the same goals you have. That way you can attack this thing together. And as in closing, we thought we'd throw this in there. What is your word of the year? Word of the year. I know you had a good one to start it off, so kick us off. Trust. Big trust.
I know, and I'm gonna add on to that because I know a lot of people said 2026 is when I cut a lot of people. I mean 2026.
2025.
Yeah. 2025 is when I'm cutting off a lot of people. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Look here. God's gonna bless you the people you need to have in your life. You gotta trust them. Now, there is a famous quote: "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times," which is both just incompetent. But I want to add a little twist to this. God's going to bring people in your life that's going to help benefit you. He's going to show you if they're right or wrong. You will know. Your body will tell you. God don't give you a spirit, the feelings, the 5 senses, all this to not understand a person. Trust what they have to say. If they don't feel like, if they saying something that you cannot trust, then walk the other way. You have options. You're not always forced into what they say, like a contract or a liability or obligation. You don't have to do that. But if you don't trust what they say from the start, and you go with your first instinct, oh, when this happened before in the past, don't let your past deteriorate you from your future that God is trying to bless you.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm focusing more on this year is trust, understanding, because I feel like those two going hand in hand, it's going to open up a lot of doors for me.
I love it.
That's great.
I love it.
That's great.
Brother Brian, what's your word of the year?
Well, prosper. Prosperity, however you want to put it. The reason why I say that is because whoever you're around, whatever you do, go forward.
Yeah.
Go forward. And do your best to stay on track. Get the help you need. If you need help from somebody, ask your parents. You need help. Don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to do any of that. Ask your parents for help that you need help with. That way, if you can prosper. That brings you to a whole nother step. Ask for help. That's one thing. Realizing that you actually have an issue, actually in the first place, is to look at yourself and to say, hey, you know what? I have an issue with this. And I'm willing to actually accept to get help. So accept to get your help.
That's good.
Because that's going to bring you to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Once you accept that you get your help, your mind is open to do amazing things. There's no filter on it. So just remember that, guys. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help and open up your heart. Because what that's going to do is it's going to bring forth what's in you, and everybo's going to see it.
I love it.
Jump out your comfortability
Hey.
zone. Jump out of
Get
it.
out of that comfort zone. Hey, those were two great ones. We got trust, we got prosper. Mine is win. WIN, win. I want to win the day every single day. I'm a competitor. I grew up in sports all my life, and our coaches always talked about good play, bad play, on to the next play. My goal is to win every play, win every day. You're going to take some losses, but like I said, those should be used as lessons. And at the end of the day, when we're going into 2027, when we're reflecting on the year, I expect to have more wins than losses this year. And the losses that I do take, I plan to turn them into wins. I plan to learn from those. So when I go into 2027, I know what to expect when those type of obstacles, when those type of lessons, I don't even want to call them losses anymore, when those type of lessons are approaching me. So my word of the year is win, because we said it at the beginning, words have power. You got to speak victory over your life now. So I'm speaking it now. Win. Let's win the day. Guys, this has been a great episode. Before we close up here, our quote of the episode. So we gave you the scripture of the episode at the beginning, end of the episode. We're going to give you the quote of the episode. And my quote of the episode is, "You said tomorrow yesterday." And just to kind of break that down is like, hey, you said tomorrow yesterday. You said you was going to get up and go to the gym. You said you was going to eat healthier tomorrow. But you said that yesterday. You can't keep saying that and saying that. You got to go out and do it. So, hey, it's been another great episode of Young Men.
Positive vibes.
Don't forget to like, share,
Comment.
hey,
Yeah.
and come visit us over at Lakeside. Give them,
2600 North 91st Street.
hey, you come see
Guys,
the
Hill at the church at the top of the hill.
church at the top of the hill.
Can't miss it.
The church on the side of the lake is also what my dad said. So come see our smiling faces. Come enjoy our fellowship with Pastor Keith E. Chisholm and First Lady Demetria Chisholm. We would love to see you. It's a great atmosphere, a great opportunity to fellowship and network with all of us. So, hey, this episode will be out soon. Like I said, come back and see us. Love you guys.
Amen. God
Okay.
bless.